世界を舞台に夢への第一歩と題してですね、5週間にわたって合計48校の大学を世界からお招きして、たくさんの大学の情報をお届けしていっております。ぜひ皆様の留学の情報収集に役立てていただければと思います。で、本日は5週目ということで、マレーシアの大学特集になります。で、こちらのお時間はですね、マレーシアのシーメン大学のセッションになりますので、ぜひぜひたくさん情報を掴んでいっていただければと思います。で、簡単にですね、私ども海外留学推進協会の説明をさせていただければと思いますが、海外留学推進協会はですね、主に3つの活動を通して、日本の皆様の留学を支援をしている非営利団体となります。で、一つ目が留学の無料相談、留学のカウンセリングですね。で、次、二つ目が今日のようなフェアであったり、説明会、セミナーなどを定期的に開催して、多くの皆様に情報を発信していくような活動。して、最後に、提携校への留学の無料での手続きサポートということになっております。その他にですね、日本の多くの高校であったり、大学にて説明会や講演会を行うなど、留学の促進に努めております。これからもっともっとグローバル化が進んでいく中で、多くの皆さんが留学を経験して、グローバルマインドを持って、広い視野でこれからの日本を支えていってほしいという思いで、日々皆様の留学をサポートさせていただいております。で、マレーシア留学に関して言うと、当協会では他の留学エージェントさんや留学斡旋業者さんと違って、留学手続きサポートを無料にて受けたまわっております。で、こちらによって毎年多くの学生さんのサポートをさせていただいておりますが、当協会 ARC という認証を受けている日本唯一の団体で、各大学から大きな信頼を得て契約に至って提携校というふうな形で結ばせていただいております。で、これにより大学からサポート費用をいただくことで、皆様からは費用をいただくことなく無料でサポートさせていただいているということになります。はい。東協会ですね、もうすぐ提携大学がアメリカを含めて400校近くになりますので、多くある大学の中から皆様のご希望に合った大学を探して見つけていただけるのではないかなというふうに思っております。はい。では、東協会のご案内はこのぐらいにさせていただいてですね、早速、シーメン大学に、プレゼンテーションを始めていただこうかと思いますが、セッション中ですね、何か大学について質問が出てきた場合は、どんどん Q&A 機能を使ってですね、ご質問をお寄せいただければと思います。で、せっかくの機会ですので、ぜひ英語で質問できる方はチャレンジしてみていただければと思います。はい。では、早速大学の説明に移っていきます。Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So, would you please start your presentation?
Sure. All right. Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is CK, representing Xiamen University Malaysia. Okay, so I'm originally from Malaysia, and today I'll be speaking English. So, if you have any questions or any part that you do not understand, you can always ask me again, and then I will try to explain again in a simpler language. Okay, so. Right, here's my presentation. Just to check, you're able to see my slides here. Okay, so maybe for some of you, Xiamen is new. So where is Xiamen? What is Xiamen? So Xiamen is actually a city in China. So in China, we have 3 campuses. There are about 40,000 students, and we opened campus number 4, which is in Malaysia. Now the difference is in China, the programs are in Chinese. In Malaysia, it's in English. So if any of the students or anyone who do not know Chinese, it's okay. They can join us. It focuses on international students. That's why the programs are in English. And this is also the first China university to open a campus outside of China. But why did they choose to open in Malaysia? It's because the founder, his name is Mr. Tan Kaki. He's originally a Malayan Chinese. So as an appreciation, they opened in Malaysia. And in China, our campus has been around for 100 years. They've established their university since 1921, and we just celebrated our 100-year anniversary. This is the main campus in Xiamen, China. It's also one of the 14 most beautiful campuses in the world. So why is it beautiful? Because Xiamen is not just a city, it's also an island. So the view, it's really beautiful. In terms of the ranking, our world ranking is 297 in the world. So even those students graduated from the Malaysian campus and they want to continue their masters in Australia, in Canada, in America, in UK, it's possible. We have more than 280 foreign partners around the world and more than 300,000 graduates around the world. The photos on the right are our campuses in China. The one on top is the Xiamen campus, the main campus in Xiamen itself. The second campus is in Xiang'an. The third campus is in Jiangzhou. Today, we will focus on campus number 4, which is in Malaysia. It's also one of the largest private university in Malaysia. It's as big as 150 acres. Okay, and the location of our campus is located about 15 minutes away from the Kuala Lumpur International Airport. So we're kind of like in the middle of the journey from the airport to the city center. Okay, and our campus is really huge. Some of you maybe you play football, some of you maybe you do not play, it's okay. But I believe everyone have seen a football field, okay? The official size, the FIFA size, the one that you see in the stadium. So the campus is approximately 75 times of the football field. It's really huge. So you can imagine how big the campus is. If you look at the facilities, okay, so guys, this whole place, it's our university, our campus. So the one on top here are the accommodation. It's all twin sharing. Per student per month is 340 ringgit per month. Okay, so it's really, really affordable. We have the canteen here. Here, 3 stories. Another canteen here, 3 stories as well. So you can have your breakfast, lunch, dinner over there. Yeah, and what is the cost of living? Now, the room is only 340 ringgit. In dollars, it's about 85 US dollar per month. And then plus your food, 3 meals a day. Okay, we have local food, Japanese food, Korean food, China food, mixture, international as well. So the cost of living per month, it's approximately $250 to $300 US dollar a month is actually sufficient. We have a sports center here. In here, there's the indoor basketball court, there's a swimming pool, there's a gym, ping pong area, table tennis, okay, badminton, tennis, everything it's free for students. So we do not charge students for any of these facilities, they're all free. The one in front is the 5 main building. The one in the middle, it's a library. It's a 9-story building. The 2 buildings on the left and the 2 buildings on the right are the classes and labs. Okay, so some students might think, oh, if I go to class from my room, it's really far. But here there's a bridge. Okay, so students usually they walk to their classes, or they can buy their own bicycle. Okay, if they feel like it's faster to go to the class with the bicycle, yes, they can purchase their own bicycle. They can ride in the campus. The one on the left, coming soon, will be a hotel on campus. So in the future, if the parents, when they come and visit their children, there's a place for them to stay. So what if they want to go to the city center, or they want to go back to Japan and they want to go to the airport? There's a train station just 1 kilometer from the campus. So they can take the train to the Twin Tower. It's only about 20 to 25 minutes. They can take the same train to the airport. It's only about 10 minutes. Yeah, it's really convenient. So the campus, it's fully owned by Xiamen University China, and all our programs are in English except Chinese studies and Chinese medicine. So only these 2 majors where students must know Chinese first, they need to sit for a Chinese exam. But the rest of the programs that we have, like engineering, business, IT, journalism, advertising, it's all in English. So all you need is just your IELTS. The IELTS requirement, it differs from different major, but usually it's between 5 to 5.5. Okay. And currently we have students from over 40 nationalities, which include students from Korea, from Japan, from Kazakhstan, Egypt, Thailand, Tunisia, and many more. So here you get international experience, international certificate, and international friends as well. These are the programs that we are currently offering in Xiamen, Malaysia. Okay, so once you complete your high school, you can go directly into our degree, which is known as undergraduate. Okay, so here we differentiate to the non-science major and the science major. Okay, so for non-science major, we have like Chinese studies, English language, journalism, advertising, accounting, finance, international business, and mathematics. So all this only takes you 3 years to complete your degree. Okay, and if you are into IT major, we have computer science, digital media, software, artificial intelligence. We have marine biotech, environmental chemistry, physics. For engineering, we have chemical engineering, electrical electronic, and new energy science. All this will be 4 years, but any of our majors, including 1 semester of internship in Malaysia. So you get working experience in your final year in Malaysia. And that's the important thing about studying abroad. You gain some international experience and, you know, adapt to the international culture, and you get to learn a little bit more on what is the working lifestyle in abroad, out of Japan. Okay, the longest will be the Chinese medicine. This one you study 4 years plus 1 year of training, because this you'll be a Chinese doctor, so you have to practice longer. If you want to continue to your master's or your PhD, we have a list here of majors that we have as well. Okay. All right, so maybe a little bit more detail about our programs that we're offering in Xiamen, Malaysia. All our majors offering in Xiamen, Malaysia are the popular ones in Xiamen, China. Okay, so we brought it to Malaysia, and we introduce students to all the popular ones that we have, and then slowly we'll be adding on new majors every year. Okay, if any of you are interested in working in TV station, radio station, you want to be a reporter, journalist, you can take journalism. Next one will be advertising. Well, since the pandemic started, more and more students are actually asking about this major. Why? Because a lot of companies, they start doing their promotion or advertisement online, okay, or they move towards digital marketing. So advertising, you learn communication skills, you learn creative thinking, you learn about like editing, Photoshop, videography, and some of the marketing subjects as well. If you're into language, you want to be an auditor, translator, you want to be a teacher, you can join English language or Chinese studies. Okay. Business, we separated into accounting, finance, and international business. The most favorite program in Xiamen, Malaysia will be international business. So some of you, maybe you want to open your own business one day. Okay, you want to know how to manage your company. So here you learn a little bit of everything, very general. But maybe some of you, you learn a lot of science in school, but you feel like you don't really have the basic. It's okay, because you learn everything from the foundation of business first, like principle of accounting, principle of management, principle of economics. And then moving towards your year 2, you go into more global, from microeconomic to macroeconomics. You learn about global business law, global logistics. You also learn about economy of China, because why? China is one of the largest economy in the world. And a lot of business, a lot of companies would like to go into the China market, but they don't know how. So in here, you learn about doing business in China. But if you want something more focused, you want to be an auditor, you can take accounting. We have ACCA paper exemption. If you are passionate about working in share, investment, stock market, insurance, you can actually take finance. Any of this, it's only 3 years, including 1 semester of internship. Mathematics, this is pure maths. But if you are into statistician or data science, you can actually take this. In a business, mathematics can actually help to do a monthly report. They can do analysis and also strategic planning. IT, we have computer science, which focuses more on the hardware. Software will be programming. Digital media, we more towards 3D, animation, gaming, web page design, even film production, like if you watch Avengers, okay, there are a lot of effects and everything that's under digital media. And one more will be artificial intelligence. This is more like a human robot, okay, like auto-driving vehicles, or maybe when you talk to your phone, they can answer you. So this one, you give them like information, they will process it and turn towards an action. Okay, so we do collaborate with Microsoft, Dell, IBM, and many more. So they have very good history, and there's some projects with them as well. In terms of engineering, we have chemical engineering. So any of you who are interested in oil and gas industry, you can take this. We do have new energy science. So this is more like reusable energy, like solar power, hydraulic power, or the fans that spins, that generate energy. You learn how to use whatever resources that we have to generate new energy. And one more will be electrical and electronic engineering. This will be more on electronics or machines or aerospace. Science with marine biotechnology. So this is biology more towards the ocean. Yeah, you might be familiar with biotechnology. You might hear it before, but why marine? Because Xiamen, it's an island. Okay, so a lot of research or the things they use for experiment, it's more towards the ocean. And there are a lot of pollution in the ocean. So we need to learn how to protect the environment. We need to improve the ocean. So we have this marine environmental chemistry. Why chemistry? Because between the effects of the pollution, there will be chemistry involved. Okay, so you need to be good in your chemistry as well. And one more will be physics. This one, it's more towards like design engineering, or if you want to go into financial sector, it's still possible. Medicine, we only have Chinese medicine, but this is traditional. So it's more like acupuncture, therapy, herbalist, okay, something more natural. Okay, so yes, just to share with you, these are our upcoming new majors offering in 2022. We'll be adding on e-commerce, cybersecurity, and data science. Okay, so at the moment, we do not have too much of information about this major, but if any of you who are interested, you can always check with us again in the coming weeks. So once we have any new information, we'll be sharing with you. Most likely, we may start these majors in the next semester. Okay, but yes, these are the new majors that we'll be offering very, very soon. So the students are international. What about the teachers? Okay, so we do have teachers. Teachers are international as well. We do have teachers from Korea, from Indonesia, from America, from Australia, China, Malaysia. So it's a very well mixture of the teachers that we have. But most importantly, more than 80% of our teachers are PhD holders. So we call them doctors or professors. Okay, so they have very high qualification. What about career? Is it difficult to find a job? What about your internship in your final year? You can actually do your internship in any companies that you are interested in. Okay, feel free to apply anywhere you want. Of course, we do give we do provide some good information and access to our students to reach out to our partners. Okay, we have quite a long list of partners that actually work with Xiamen, and every year we will actually organize a job fair on campus. So any students who are nearer to their internship or they're about to graduate, we will encourage students to just approach to any of our partners. Just let them know that you will be going for your internship or graduating soon, and do a live interview. Okay, these are the opportunities that we are giving to our students. But what if you have tried like 10 companies and 20 companies and you couldn't find a placement for your internship? Just let us know. We have a career department. They will assist you in finding a job placement. They will recommend you what are the which partners that have a vacancy available. And usually internship in Malaysia, you are also being paid by the company. So while you learn, you get some allowance as well from the company. And yeah, there are also opportunities of working in Malaysia as well. Okay, and there are a lot of Japanese students, they actually work in Malaysia after they graduate. This is the view of our campus at night. It's really beautiful. And our students are really active. We have about 53 clubs and society. So if any of the students are interested in basketball, badminton, music, dancing, we have all these clubs. They can join as many as you want so that you're more active. Accommodation, this is how it looks like, twin sharing room. And each room comes with your own bathroom. Okay, so it's only sharing with 2 students. And each room comes with the air conditioner. There's tables and chairs and cupboard on the right side. Okay, even here at the bottom, you can actually pull it out and you can still put in more clothes as well. We have a pantry area in every floor. There's a refrigerator, there's a microwave, there's a water dispenser. We do have a laundry area as well. So you can wash your clothes here. 10 kg of clothes, it's only $1. Okay, it's about 4 ringgit, Malaysia. But in Malaysia, it always rains as well. So at the bottom, it's the washer. The one on top is a dryer. So you can wash and then you dry your clothes as well, another $1. Facilities. Okay, so yeah, we do have all the sports facilities available on campus. Okay, so if some of you are interested in swimming, we do have an Olympic-sized swimming pool. We have a badminton court. We have a gym as well. We do encourage students to be healthy and do some workout every day. So the gym open from 8 in the morning to 10:30 at night every day, and it's all free. We do not charge students for our facilities. Wi-Fi is also free on campus. Okay, so you do not need to pay for your Wi-Fi. Since the pandemic started, we understand that health, it's very important. We need to stay healthy. But when some of the students, when they tell their parents, okay, I want to study abroad, I want to study in Malaysia, probably the parents will usually think of this. Okay, so if you study, maybe not too far, because we, at least it's nearer to home. Malaysia is not too far from Japan. Okay, and what about the safety? Okay, so you know that the accommodation, the rooms are inside of campus. So the security, it's available 24 hours. It's really safe on campus. Any students that go in and out of campus, they need to use their student ID. What about health safety? Okay, so some students are worried if they fall sick, how is it? Okay, so we do have a clinic inside of campus. So if you feel unwell, you suddenly had a fever, you have a cough, there's a clinic on campus. There's a doctor available. So you don't need to go out of campus. You don't need to go to the hospital. We have a doctor on standby. Okay, inside the campus, it's just walking distance. Okay, and what about in the middle of the night, like 12 a.m., 1 a.m., and you fall sick, you need to go to the hospital immediately. Every accommodation building, we have a staff available. We call them warden. Okay, so anything like emergency, just give them a call. And if required, they may send you to the hospital. Okay, we do have a library, supermarket. Okay, so if we go to the supermarket, we go to the shopping mall, we might be afraid as well if there's too many people. But for convenience, we do have a supermarket inside the campus. So if you want to buy like shampoo, you want to buy some food, biscuit, drinks, bread, milk, you can actually buy from our supermarket. If you do not know how to cook, it's okay. We do have a canteen on campus, 3 stories, and we have 2. So it's like a food court. Okay, so you only pay as you eat. Yeah, and the cuisine, the foods are international. So why choose to study in Xiamen in Malaysia? Because in terms of the culture, in terms of the language, it's really similar. And the flight to Malaysia, there are a lot of options and not too expensive. The tuition fees, the cost of living and the tuition fees in Malaysia is definitely much cheaper as compared to studying in Australia, Singapore, UK, or America. And Malaysia is a Commonwealth country. So we do have some of our major, which is only 3 years. It's much faster. Okay, so this a little bit of fun facts, just for you to know. Xiamen is a city itself in China, and it's voted as one of the cleanest city and many attraction spots for the tourists. And it's also one of China 5 special economic zones. So if any of you are taking business, yeah, there's a link there, similarity. And if one day you'd like to visit Xiamen, China, we do have our own airline known as Xiamen Air. Okay, so this is a short testimonial by one of our Japanese students called Kamimura Chihiro. Okay, so she's actually studying international business, And why she chose to study in Xiamen? Because she's seen the video, she did some research, and she find that the campus is really, really beautiful. And because of the global environment, because we have a mixture of international students in our campus. And she do welcome, any of these Japanese students to actually study in Xiamen, Malaysia, and they will have, really good memories there as well, just like her. Okay, so next will be the scholarship. We understand that due to this pandemic, the economy is really bad. It's affected a lot of people, a lot of countries around the world. So we're actually giving a very good opportunity to the Japanese students, and hope that this will help them to lessen their burdens and still able to gain an international experience, international certificate abroad. Okay, so you need to graduate from your high school, and with an average of 70%, automatically you'll be given a 25% grant. Okay, grant means a discount. So automatically you get a 25% discount every year up to you graduate. So it will be all 3 years or all 4 years up to you graduate. But of course, if your results is good, you get a grant, you get a discount plus scholarship. Okay, so if you get an 80% average score, you will get a 25% discount plus a 25% scholarship. A total waiver will be 50%. So your tuition fees will be half. You're able to get a 90% and above, you get a 25% discount plus a 50% scholarship. There will be a total waiver of 75% of your tuition fees. So how much does the tuition fee cost? Okay, so for the non-science major, like business, okay, international business, accounting, finance, journalism, English language, is 24,000 ringgit per year. In US dollar will be approximately 6,000 US dollar per year. For science major like engineering, chemical engineering, new energy science, or IT major, computer science, software engineering, digital media, that will be 26,000 ringgit per year. In dollars will be approximately 6,500 US dollar per year. Okay, so on average, the tuition fees is approximately 6,000 to 6,500 US dollar per year. And that is the original fee before the discount. But right now, you know that automatically you'll get a 25% discount every year to graduate, and your result is good, you get a scholarship as well. So in terms of our fees, it's really, really affordable. And because of the pandemic, that's why we wanted to help, and we're giving a grant, a discount right away for our students. Okay, but if you get to hear about universities in Malaysia, you will know that Xiamen Malaysia offers the highest waiver, and only Xiamen Malaysia gives you a grant up to you graduate. But any universities will tell you that, okay, you need like some requirements to maintain your scholarship. Yes, same as Xiamen, but the difference is our waiver is a combination of discount and scholarship. So the discount, you know that you'll be getting every year. You need to focus on maintaining your scholarship. We only evaluate on a yearly basis. So every year we will look at your results. If your result is good, you get to continue your scholarship. But what if your result is bad? You lose the scholarship, but you still get your grant, okay, your 25%. Just most importantly, you need to pass all your subject and make sure that you graduate from Xiamen Malaysia, and you will be getting the 25% discount. Okay, if anything that you are not clear with, you can always ask me at the end of the session, or you can always approach to SAA, and they will be explained to you maybe in Japanese language. Will be much clearer that way. Okay, so you can always check us out on our Instagram on xmum_international. You can see some of our international students or the activities that they have on campus. Okay, so is everyone clear? Hopefully everything is good.
Thank you so much for the presentation. It was really great. Let me summarize a little bit.
Okay.
皆さんいかがでしたでしょうか？シーメン大学。 中国の大学としては初めて、海外にキャンパスを出した大学なんですね。で、新面大学自体、向こうではアモイ大学なんていうふうな名前で知られてるんですけれども、中国国内のランキングでも非常に高くて、世界ランキングでも300位以内に入ってくる、マレーシアでは、かなりハイランクな大学のうちの一つになります。で、学校自体はクアラルンプールから少し、離れたところにあるんですけれども、離れてるからこそ、キャンパスがものすごく広くて、でその中で、スポーツだったりできる活動も幅広くて、で、ちょっと、街からは離れてるので、大学で全て揃うような、コンビニがあったり、ちっちゃなスーパーがあったりというところで、キャンパス内での生活には本当に不便することがないような、大学なんですね。で、なんといっても、費用の安さがここはすごく大きくてですね、ちょっと田舎の方にあるので、まず、キャンパスの寮がすごく安いんですね。すべて二人部屋なんですけれども、だいたい400リンギット弱なので、1万5千円以内で、月々の家賃が抑えられるっていうのは、クアラルンプールにある大学としては、かなり破格値かなと思います。なので、生活費自体を抑えるのもそうなんですけれども、一番最後に奨学金の情報があったと思います。はい、Ziki, can you show us the scholarship information again?
Okay, sure.
で、皆さん気になっているところだとは思うんですけれども、まず授業料自体が、文系科目であれば、だいたい65万から70万円ぐらいの費用感なんですね。で、そこから、まず、この学校に合格っていうふうになれば、25%のグラントがもらえる。まず25%は基本的に、奨学金として授業料から差し引かれますよという感じなんですけど、ここに、高等学校卒業証明書の成績の70%、80%、90%、それぞれ5段階中3.5以上、4.0以上、4.5以上で70%、80%、90%以上なんですけれども、80%、5段階中4.0平均持ってますよという方であれば、なんと50%の奨学金が出るんですね。なので、66万円ぐらいの、授業料だとすると、1年間で授業料33万円まで落ちるんです。マレーシアの大学でここまで金額が落ちる大学って本当にないので、例えばこの80%を2年目、3年目も継続して取れるということであれば、33万円かける3年で99万円ぐらい。なので100万円以内で、なんと学域が取得できちゃうんですよね。日本では多分ありえないと思います。国立の大学であっても、授業料4年間で200万円ぐらいかかっちゃうので、かなり費用を抑える、かつ海外留学を経験することができるという意味では、ものすごく魅力的な学校になってくるのかなというふうに思います。で、成績が5段階中4.5以上を取れている学生であれば75%もらえるんですね。20万円ぐらいまで落ちますかね。となると、本当にマレーシアの国立大学並みの安さで、卒業することができてしまう。で、かつ、量も安いとなると、例えば学士課程で費用を節約して、その分をじゃあ、修士課程に回そうとか、もうちょっと深い勉強をしていこうということを考えやすくなるわけですね。で、この奨学金、本当に他の大学でこのぐらいの奨学金出すところはないので、なるべく安く抑えたいんだっていう学生には非常におすすめかもしれません。で、まだまだ日本人の少ないキャンパスではありますので、マレーシアの留学、最近ちょっと日本人ちょっと増えてきてはいるんですけれども、できるだけ日本人の少ないところ、日本語を話さなくて済むような環境での留学っていうことを考えたときには、このシーメン大学、ものすごくおすすめの大学になってくるのかなというふうに思います。